Alright, so this is the starting island right here. You're going to start rolling immediately, and then you're going to have to fight your first little battle to be able to come over here. It's going to be a very easy battle, and then you'll have to go and fight all the mini bosses before you're able to go fight the main guy. Once you're done fighting this main dude, I recommend you go and upgrade right here and buy the first fishing rod right here. You can also sell up to 300 items of like the crystals. You can't sell any more than that. Then you'll be coming over here. This guy's a merchant. He's gonna allow you to do some pay to win stuff. But if you don't want to pay to win, you can always get these little tickets. And then this guy just tells you what the Discord is if you want to join that. I'll be leaving it in the description. I'm not going to be showing y'all any boss fights or anything like that, so I'm just going to be going through. So, that's just the first guy. This island will be changing, and we'll have the original bosses later. On this island, I'll probably make a tutorial video again for the first island. This is going to be the cat merchant. Cat merchant is going to be the one who gives you all the goodies. So you can go and get your first pet, which will be the turtle. That's the one you want to go and buy. This is the map of the area. We're on this island right here. This is the original design for the thing. We're going to be going on to the next island now. And we have to go right over here. So we'll be going straight across this water right over here. Oh, what the Okay. You might see this a little bit sometimes. These are just AI testing things, I guess. It's the easiest way of saying it. Oh, what the Alright. I've never gotten that much airtime. Alright. Back to this though. Same dude. Just tells you about the Discord. I'll still be leaving that in the description. Got the cat merchant. I recommend you get this or save up for this one right here because this one's better. You got this one, you'll be introduced to tempering. You should be past 3, so you should be able to go to guilds and whatnot. You'll be able to join a guild. We got our new fish merchant. He'll be selling you a better version of the rod. I recommend you get this one when you're able. You know, sell fish when you got it. You gotta go and fight this guy right over here. You want to make your way up towards the next one, and then the next one. You want to ignore this guy for right now, and just go through this cave. And once you're done doing that, you'll see this guy right over here. This guy will be a lot easier to fight. He gives decent rewards. After that, you're going to come to this again, or whatever, and go fight this guy. Once you're done fighting this dude, you want to go and fight this guy. He gives slightly better rewards. All you're really after is that infinite tower token. His ability's kind of bad. And then, after that, you have two choices. Leave the island and go to the next one, or stay here for a little bit and get upgraded. I recommend you upgrade a little bit on the blessings, so just farm the bosses a little bit. Upgrade these as much as you can. And if you are really skilled, like pretty good at the game you feel like, you can go and fight this guy. I fought him around when I was level 300 and something. I had mythical armor. So the full mythic set, that mythic set has now been upgraded recently. Well, not really recently, months ago. Let me get to it. I think it's on Third Island now. Yeah, right here. It's like this set, but it was mythical. They no longer have it. It was on the first island. That was the set of armor I was wearing. They might have moved it. I'm trying to see. This is the Pacific set I had, but it was mythic. Was the one I had. And you should be off that island over there in like 20 minutes, I'm gonna be honest. You'll probably be here for like an hour or two trying to enchant this chest, which you want to do immediately as getting here. So you want to save up some, I think it's like 15 or 5 commons, uncommons, 2 rares, and 15 commons, and I think they're all swords, if I recall. You can go here to AFK for some more healing items. You'll fish up 1 item every single time. And then we'll be making our way down to the next island. In between the next island, right over here, and right there, you want to go to the merchant first. Well, not merchant, the brewery. It's going to be a little boat out here in the middle of the water. So then you can basically just upgrade your potions. I should have some potions to go and upgrade. Yeah, I got some. So I upgraded my potions, completed a mission also. So we're going to go down to the next island. So once again, cat merchant right here. This is the one you want right here. You don't get this until later on the 4th island, but this is the one you want to get. And then once again we got our merchant, pay to win stuff. And then not too high of a recommend to get this one, but you can. It's a better rod technically. You get better healing items, but not by much. This one's still good. This one only heals slightly more. I think it's like an extra 3%. But once you're done with that, you want to come down here. Y'all aren't going to have too good of oxygen, so you want to sit down on this bench. Raise your oxygen level, which is your stamina bar. And then you want to go and fight this person. And you want to go this way. I recommend fighting the hard first after that one. And then you want to go back down. Probably get more oxygen. Come over here. You want to go and fight this guy. And then this guy. After you fight this dude right here, you'll unlock the opportunity to come and fight him, which is yourself. Once you beat yourself, you're going to be able to go and get your chest, which you'll be able to put your goodies in, whatnot, talismans, extra armor sets. And then your blacksmiths right here. You'll be able to enchant keys, temper, and whatnot. And you're going to get some more oxygen. And if you want, you could go and fight that guy. I mean, it's not too good, to be honest. The stuff he gives, it's not that great. So I recommend completely ignore that guy. And you get like a small team, or if you don't have anyone, then you might as well go and fight him. You want to go after him because of his ability. He has a pretty good ability and his money's quite nice. But there's somewhere you can go for even better money. Like I'm talking about millions. So once again, back at this bench, you want to come over here, go into this elevator. Once you're in here, you want to go down this way, make your way up, and fight him. You want to get this right here, the core, the infinite core. You will be able to get basically double XP with it. It's quite nice. And you get quite a bit of money from him. Actually, he gives the most out of every other boss in the entire game, I think. So, if you want to get rich quite fast, that's probably the best way of doing it. And when you're done with that, you want to make your way right back up to the surface. Once you're done with this area, all the way down to its completion, you can come back to the cat merchant, get your new ride, and you want to head towards the lighthouse. You'll probably be stuck here for like a day, in my past experience, but if you have someone to come and help you, it should be going by a lot faster. So, I mean, if you have friends, it makes it go by so much faster. They can help you, they can gift you some stuff to enchant your chest a little bit faster. But we're gonna make our way down over here. So, there's only going to be 3 NPCs here. We're going to go over one of them later. We got the rod. This one I do recommend you get. It's probably the best rod you can possibly get right now for the levels y'all will be at. You're going to make your way up. Once you make your way up, you're going to see him. He's gonna let you know where everything is on the map is. And y'all can go and go to it, go grab all the goodies and whatnot. We're going to go down to the next island now. Go under the water so I don't have to listen to that. We're gonna go down over here. Once we get down there, I'm gonna be showing y'all probably the best place you can farm potions in the entire game, besides the various tactic where you can teleport to high, like places with high potion yields. But this probably is one of the best places because by the time you're done fighting one boss and going through the run, the other bosses will already be done with their cooldowns, so you can just go back and go and fight them again. Will be basically no cooldown. The mushroom rod is probably the next best rod after that rod I just showed. Once again, you got the pay to win. You got your guild thing. Got a dog. You got your blacksmithy. Your cat merchant, where you're going to be able to get your next pet, which will be this, these two, and the owl. You want to get the owl. The owl will be in a big help to you. Everything else is kind of useless at the moment. This is what you want. You want the owl. Now guard, and then you can get down to their storylines. I'm not going to show them right now. I want y'all to see those for yourselves. He's going to be the one who gives you the storyline. He's going to tell you what you got to go and do. And you'll see that there's the easiest boss, and he just goes up. And these are all right next to one another. And then you got the heart right here. You want to get this book. This book is actually quite nice. His ability is also really good. It is probably one of the best abilities you could possibly use. So, very easy to farm, pretty fun to fight, and you can fight that guy, and you can go him over here. I'll go through this portal, and you'll be sent down to a different location. This boss probably gives you one of the best talismans in the entire game, in my opinion. Right there. This one will boost your gold yield up to 30% on base, I believe, so quite nice to have. Now we're gonna make our way out of here. By the time you're done like fighting that guy and whatnot, the very first boss will obviously be done. You can make your way up, and by the time you get up to this one, this guy will be done with his cooldown. We're gonna come over here. Again, come over here, upgrade, do all that goodness. Those upgrades are very important to have. They will help you in the long run. Being AFK, not AFK, not online, doesn't matter. Those upgrades will help you no matter what. We're gonna go and grab the next pet. Which will be the owl, to get to the next island. So we're gonna start flying up. Once we get down to a decent height, right above the clouds, we can do a nice little trick just to move a little bit faster. This will help you just move slightly faster. The owl's not that fast. I have it at max and it's still very slow. But probably one of my favorite pets because it looks cool. Alright, once we make it here, you'll be running into him. He's a different storyline dude. We're not gonna go over him right now. Gonna be coming over here. This is the very middle. That's some random. You want to come in over here, enchant that chest. You know, come over here, buy your next pet. I recommend you get this dragon. It's the fastest one out of the pack. Or you can just save up completely and just ignore all these. Which is, I mean, a good idea, kind of. Because you'll have enough for upgrades and other things. You don't really need a faster pet. Because you should have some scrolls on you by then. So the first place you want to go after upgrading, you want to come over here. I'm going to use this portal right here. You're going to fight him. After you're done fighting him, you're going to come back over here, straight across. You have the next boss. You're going to fight him. After that, you're going to come over here. Come this way. So, right over here, there will be another boss you have to go and fight. This one swings extremely fast, so be careful on that. After you're done fighting him, you want to make your way over here. And for reference, that's just straight across from the upgrading thing. You just run straight across the big building and you come over here. Once you're done doing all that, you're going to see him. He is a little bit easier than the other boss, only because he doesn't swing as fast. And his holy bottle, whatever, is decent. Not the best, though. It's gonna be maybe better than the other one, but I don't think so in this case. Once again, it's just straight down. You're gonna come down over here to this elevator. And you just gotta go up the elevator. Now this is not gonna take too long. It is just one of the most painful parts about this boss. And you'll see, these are all the things he gives. His ability is amazing. It is the second best ability, I will say. It's either second or third. It's pretty hard to tell at this moment for me, but it's a strong second, if not second. It's either in second or third, easily. His book, though, it's going to help y'all immensely. I recommend grinding him out as soon as y'all are able. Once we're done with that, you're going to hippity hop your way down over here. We're going to head towards this portal right over here. Once you get across over here, this is the AFK zone. And you want to get this rod right here. It's quite expensive, but with the season pass and whatnot, you should be able to afford it. Like, I believe it's like the third one. Let me see real quick. So you're gonna have to get up to 20. Once you get up to 20, that's you get it. And if you bought the bottom piece, you already get it at like 10. Yeah, like easily could be afforded if y'all do pay to win. But if y'all don't and y'all want to grind it out, then right there, it's at 20. You can get it right off rip. And if y'all don't want to do all that, it's 3 days of fishing. Like, you just fish, sell, and then you get an extra 50 each time. So it's actually, it's about 3 days. And then I think you also get another daily quest of, right here. Defeat enemies for their shining purple. Y'all be able to afford it pretty quickly. It will not take that long. We're going to not grab one of the ones from this island because the next one is not even close. We're going to be grabbing the summer event one right here. Only a limited amount of people were able to get this. But before I leave, I'm going to show you the next area. So right here, this is where after you defeat and find all the bosses, they're going to pop up right here, making it a lot easier to farm them all. The only problem I have with the thing is you're going to come fight, and then one of them's just not going to be ready because of how quickly you're able to get to the next one. But we're going to head down to the next area, which is just right over here. It's going to be impressive if I'm able to just jump all the way to Lighthouse, apparently. Alright, we're going to continue on making our way though. So once I make it down over there, I'll be showing all the new neat type of things that are happening. So, cat merchant, once again, probably the best pet you can possibly get here is the flyer and riding one, right here, this one. I do not recommend using this during a boss fight with other players. They will get mad. Only because it takes up so much of your screen. This is going to be the next best rod you can get. It's slightly more expensive, but if you want to save up instead of getting the Sky Island one and just go for this one, I mean, if you get the ring, you're set. This is just the leaderboard area for this area. Nothing too special. Story climb, quest things over here. Once again, pay to win thing. Not really anything special. There you go. Right here, blacksmith, probably one of the best places you can be, would be the blacksmith. Then you're obviously going to have your box right here, so I mean, this is probably the place I go the most to upgrade my stuff. It's right perfectly. Talk to the guard, you'll be making your way up. Once you make your way all the way up all these stairs and whatnot, boom, first boss, and we also have the portal. This is the one what they just recently added. There's no other ones after this one currently, but you just level it up as much as you can. Be coming up this way now. So right over here is the second boss, locally known as Ronnie, because I mean, blue doll. We're gonna be coming over here next. There we go. This is the person we saw in like the paper and whatnot for the photo. And we have this one. This guy's wearing a full luck set. This is the armor for the full luck set, which you can get from this island. He gives a decent item, but nothing too crazy. This is probably the best set in the game currently. And best armor you can get in this area would probably be his. It's a gold boosting set, which is going to be like really hard to come by. But besides that, his ability is probably the best one. I'm using it currently. And then we have his ring. The ring is the best possible thing in this area. Like, you cannot get anything better. We're going to be going over some other things. Also, the first person to like and subscribe onto this channel and comment down below their user, I will be giving away the ring and a full Destiny set too. If you made it down this far on this video. But I'm just gonna use this real quick. We're gonna fast travel to Infinite Tower. It's just straight across from the trees and whatnot. It's not too far. But we'll be coming over here. You want to collect these. You can fight the bosses and whatnot of any type. This is the first island's boss, which is currently not there. But this is the ability you want. You want to get your 3 tickets and try to get them from them. So what you want to get is either 5 of these little shards from him, or the ability straight up. Do not gather anything else from him, or you will not get one of the best abilities you gain. This comes second or third. It's matched with the other dude. And this is the first ability you can possibly get, besides this one, the storyline quest, which is it's a really bad ability. You only get 1. It's not the best. This one gives you 2, and they're also quite nice, especially if you can max them out. They're clean. You got the blacksmith, second place I would usually go to do my upgrades before that island. You got Infinite Tower. Infinite Tower gives you a buttload of different types of items. We're going to be coming over here down to where you use your Infinite Tower tokens. I have a couple. You can buy Game Pass tickets, but I already bought these. This talisman's alright. Not a recommend to really go and buy it unless you're a really low level and you got like a buttload of these tokens somehow. Go ahead, buy it. I recommend saving up a little bit of your purples to come and purchase 5. If you get 600 of your little purple crystals right over here, you're able to buy this like pretty easily. So I recommend that you'll save that up. You need 30 of these little shards, obviously. This is probably the best scroll in the game. I recommend saving up these ones for bosses you can't beat. This will allow you to swing faster, dealing more damage per second. And, you know, keys, if y'all need to get keys, they're right here. I mean, if you got the funding. We're going to come over here. There's no new pets you can buy here. It's just normal bullcrap. You got your fisherman, but same thing. It's silence to rod. Not too great, not too bad. Alright, now we're gonna go back down to the first island, and I will explain where to get all the goodies, basically. Alright, so it's already been 30 minutes now in the video. So we're going to try to go over this as fast as possible. So from, let's say, this big rock, real quick. So from this big rock, you're going to want to come right over here. You're going to want to jump over here. Come over here. Go over here. Ignore all this. Hop down. You want to click this cat. That cat. And then you want to come over here. Come across this. And come down to this island right here. This island will have the last cat on the first island. And you want to click this so you get your meow. Once you get your meow, move on. And it will tell you what number they are. So, and it does not matter what order of you click them in. It just matters that you click them. Once you click them, you're going to want to go down to the next area. The next area for the cat is going to be right over here. So we're going to be heading to that island right there, but we're going to veer off a little bit right over here. So we're going to come over here. There's the next cat. You want to click it, go on to the next island, which will be this one right here. So I'm just gonna get my bird real quick. You want to make your way up here, up on top of all this. And you can jump on top of this just to prove that it's possible. You just jump. And then you're going to want to climb up this tree right here. And you want to click this cat till it meows. And then after that, we're going to be going down to the next location, which is going to be the third island. I'm just going to teleport there. Oh, apparently not. There we go. We're going to go and get the different pet for this. We're going to grab, yeah, alligator. You want to swim down right here. You want to sit down on this bench so you can regain your oxygen. He should be standing right here staring at this. Once you're done clicking, on something else, I guess. We'll get back to that later. There'll be a dude here, you can click on him. I just won't mention him on the next part. But the cat or whatever, we get back to that. Whatever I was talking about. We're going to come right over here. So you'll see this right here. Straight across, not too far. If I remember correctly. No? Okay, well the cat's in one of these freaking corners. Oh, yeah, the fish guy, but that doesn't matter. That's for, like, tickets and whatnot. Like reward trophies. Bro, this cat. Bro, I must have, like, passed the cat, did not realize. It's in one of the corners. That I do know. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was in the right area. So, right here, this is where the cat is. Let me just go back up real quick. Show y'all where it is. So, this is where that was, and the cat's literally right over here. right here from that pillar. So pillar right over here is the cat. And not too many people know about the other dude. This dude right here. Not too many people know about him. But there he is. I don't know his thing like at all. So I don't know if there's more to his little quest thing or if you just kind of call him weirdo. Alright, we're gonna go down to the next area, I guess. After this one, which that is technically the last one. That is the 6th one, the hardest one to find. The other one, though, we're going to be going to is the dog. So the other dog you can go and talk to, well, click on if you really want to, here's one of the dogs. And then the other one is just chilling at Infinite Tower. Yeah, see. Those are the dogs. Those are just like little baits, I guess. There's another dog, I believe, but I don't remember where it is currently. We're gonna go back to this one real quick. Now, ignoring everything else on this island real quick, we're going to go across this water. So right over here, there'll be a dude sitting. You just come talk to him. He gives you a buff. And then we're going to come right over here. Once you get over here, you're going to run right over here. Talk to him again. He'll be sitting right here, looking at these skeletons. Once you're done with that, you want to do the same thing. Climb up on top of this, get to where that giant tree is. And he'll be sitting right here, ready to be talked to. Once you're done with that, you want to come right over here. And then you want to talk to this NPC. After that, you want to go to the next island right here. He's going to be that one guy I told you all about under the water, right in front of the statue, looking at that little sign thing. So, not too important. At this one right here, you're going to come right over here. You'll be sitting right here looking at this skeleton. You know, it's not going to take too long to go and talk to him. Unless they moved him. I know they moved a couple people, so he's either right here in that mouth or right over there. But I believe he's just chilling right here still. After that, we're going to go right over here to the lighthouse. And he's going to be all the way up top. And he's going to be chilling right over here somewhere. You just finish up conversation with him. And then after that, you want to go back to the Sky Island. And he's going to be chilling right here. You can go talk to him, complete his little thing. And the thing I'm trying to get y'all to get is this right here. If you get all of them, you get all the buffs right there. So, pretty useful. After you're done doing that, though, you're going to want to go right over here to this island. And I believe that he's just going to be right over here. Just standing. or he's either standing here, or he literally is just not in this area. I don't remember if I showed the Infinite Tower one. Yeah, I don't think I did, but he's going to be standing like right here. Matter of fact, if I go and reload this area, he'll glitch and still be here. It's kind of funny. But after that's all done, you're good to go. And then you're going to go down to the second sea. After you're done with all your little quests, you're going to go down to the second sea. How do you get to the second sea, you might be wondering. You'll be coming back to the first island. And you're going to see this boat. You're going to come over here, do all that. And then you're going to complete his little quest he tells you to do, which is get to max level, kill all the bosses. And then you'll have to fight all the bosses in the entire game at this point. Which is all the base bosses. Not the little minions they have. I'm not talking about secret bosses or anything like that. It's just the main bosses. You'll be fighting all of them. And you can go and re-fight them at the Infinite Tower. But once you're done doing that, you're going to come here. Alright. Got like 20 minutes left on the clock here. So I'm going to try to get this done as fast as humanly possible. So I spawned on the wrong island. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm on the other one. So I'm just gonna swim to the other one, I guess. So we're already like halfway there. I'm gonna be having to mute the audio again because YouTube doesn't like any of this greatness, so I'm just gonna be talking pretty decently loud now, I guess. It's so cool, so great. So let me just do that real quick for the audio. Oh my god, please. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna be coming right over here. This is where you'll spawn. You'll spawn on this dock. You're gonna come right over here. There's gonna be some NPCs you can go and talk to. We're gonna ignore all of them for right now. You got the cat merchant once again. All the way down, you're going to be able to get this guy right here. That's it. I'll show them off. Pretty nice. You got the pay to win area, or you don't have to, but you got the guild, fish merchant, new rod, quite nice. You got the blacksmith, and then eventually, they haven't added it in yet, but the auction house, you're gonna talk to him. He hasn't added it in yet, or they haven't added it in yet, so I mean, it's there. And then we got the better version of the potion mage right here, so let's just infuse that. Got a better potion already. So there's another tier after this one, but I just don't have enough potions currently. We're gonna make our way up here. Once we make our way all the way up here, we got him. He's gonna give you a 2-hour buff, or an hour and 30-minute buff of either gold, XP, or luck. So that's quite nice. We're gonna make our way back down though. Oh yeah. We have different rankings here, by the way, so there you go. That's like the new king power. There it is, new king power stuff. Which is ridiculous. But it's all different here, so all this is all different in this category, this one, and I think those two, but not that one or top grinder. I don't think, from the other island. Infinite towers just right over there. It's an incomplete infinite tower, I will say that. They're missing some stuff. Right over here is the Royal Chest Merchant. You can go and buy chests now. I mean, I could literally come in and buy like everything he owns and leave per day, like every day. Not going to though. We're gonna go down to the next island. So let me just forcibly get on him. So right over here, that's the level requirement. And the level you need to be out of this island, I would say probably 800. I beat all the bosses on my first try. I beat the final boss first and then went and beat the other ones. I will be posting a video soon about it. This one I'm just going to post up raw, no editing, nothing. So you're going to come and enchant this chest. It's going to be based on, I believe, swords. Yeah, it is. It's based on swords. You're going to come up here. This is technically world or island 8. So, yeah. Island 8. They literally have the exact same guys over there and over here. So, definitely Island 8. Blacksmith. Pay to win guy. Pet dude. No extra pets though, I will say that. And no new rod. They still sell the exact same one. But we're not gonna really pay attention to all that. So right over here is the boss. We got another boss. Honestly, they're not too big of a deal. I beat all these bosses at 1 million with my luck set. Or 1 billion, not 1 million, 1 billion and something. Then the next boss. And then this one right here. Now, the thing you want to get from him is this one. I like his ability, but I want to say it's amazing. I want it. Don't have it yet, but I want it. I recommend people who have, I guess, fought him, save up y'all's hats. They will be very valuable in the auction house when it gets released in, like, I think 2 months. Or a month, probably. I don't know. When they decide to do it. Don't quote me on that. We should be getting an auction house, that's all I do know. Let's see what I get. Got a crappy sword. Some potions. Very close to getting this one though, that was crazy. Alright. So that's where I'm going to end the video. There's not really too much to show here besides, I guess, like the AFK thing right there. And I guess how the floor doesn't exist. But I mean, not too big of a deal. It's just a slight bug. So please like and subscribe to Wario Squad, and I will see y'all next time.